Have you ever stopped to think about what's happening right under your shoes? Down in the dark, damp world of the soil, there are countless little creatures hard at work. Among the most important are earthworms. They might seem simple, just little wiggly tubes, but these animals are incredible engineers for our planet. They don't have eyes, ears, or even lungs, but they are vital for keeping our soil healthy. Without them, the ground would be a much harder, less life-giving place. These creatures are truly unsung heroes, silently making the world a better place for plants, animals, and us. Consider this: science is all around us, even in the dirt. Let's look at the science of an earthworm's body. It's perfectly designed for a life of digging. An earthworm's body is a segmented tube, meaning it's made of many little rings joined together. These segments are covered in tiny bristle-like hairs called setae, which help the worm grip the soil as it moves. Think of them like tiny cleats on a soccer shoe. They breathe through their skin, which needs to stay moist to absorb oxygen from the air in the soil. That's why you often see them on the sidewalk after a rainstorm. They come to the surface to avoid drowning in waterlogged soil. It's a fantastic example of adaptation in the natural world. Earthworms are nature's ultimate recyclers. They eat their way through the soil, consuming dead plant material like fallen leaves, old roots, and other organic matter. As this material passes through their digestive system, it gets broken down into simpler nutrients. What comes out the other end is something called castings, which is a super rich fertilizer. These castings are packed with nutrients that plants can easily absorb. So the earthworm isn't just tunneling, it's on a mission to clean up and enrich the soil, turning waste into a valuable resource for new life to grow. It's a beautiful cycle, and it's happening all the time. There are 3 main types, or ecotypes, of earthworms, and each one has a special job. First are the epigeic worms. These guys live right on the surface, in the leaf litter. They are often bright red and don't make permanent burrows. Their main job is to break down fallen leaves and other fresh organic debris. Then we have the endogeic worms. These live in the top few inches of soil, creating complex horizontal tunnels. They eat soil and the organic matter already mixed into it. Finally, there are the anisic worms, like the common nightcrawler. These are the deep divers, creating permanent, vertical burrows that can go several feet down. They drag leaves from the surface down into their tunnels to eat, mixing the soil layers. The work these different earthworms do is incredibly important for soil health. Their constant tunneling creates a network of channels throughout the ground. Think of it like building a subway system for air and water. This process, called aeration, allows oxygen to reach plant roots and other beneficial microorganisms that live in the soil. It also helps water soak into the ground instead of running off the surface. This prevents soil from becoming too compacted and hard, making it easier for plant roots to grow deep and strong. So, every time an earthworm digs, it's making the soil a better home for plants. Earthworms are also masters of nutrient cycling, as the anekic worms pull leaves down from the surface. And all worms digest organic matter. They move nutrients around. They take the carbon and nitrogen locked up in dead plants and convert them into forms that living plants can use. Their castings are like little vitamin packs for the soil, containing nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This natural fertilization process is essential for healthy ecosystems. Without earthworms, these vital nutrients would take much longer to become available again, slowing down the growth of everything from the smallest flower to the tallest tree. It's chemistry in action, folks. This constant activity also helps improve the soil's structure. The slime that earthworms produce to help them slide through the soil acts like a natural glue. It binds small soil particles together to form stable clumps called aggregates. These aggregates are fantastic because they help the soil resist erosion from wind and rain. A soil with good structure holds water better, drains well, and provides a stable foundation for plants. By creating these aggregates, earthworms are literally building a better, stronger foundation for the entire ecosystem that depends on the soil. It's a small action with a huge impact. Furthermore, earthworms are not just helping plants, they are supporting a whole community of tiny organisms. The soil is teeming with billions of bacteria and fungi, and many of them are incredibly beneficial. Earthworms' guts are like a transportation system for these microbes. As they move through the soil, they spread these helpful microorganisms around. Their castings are also hotspots of microbial activity. This partnership between worms and microbes helps speed up decomposition and makes the soil a healthier, more dynamic environment. It's a bustling underground city, And earthworms are the chief architects and city planners. Isn't that cool? Despite their amazing contributions, earthworms face some serious threats from human activities. Modern farming practices can be very tough on them. Plowing or tilling the soil can be devastating. It destroys their burrows, injures them directly, and exposes them to predators in the drying sun. Imagine if someone came and knocked down your house every few months. Heavy machinery also compacts the soil, making it harder for worms to move and for air and water to penetrate. We need to grow food, of course, but the way we do it can unintentionally harm the very creatures that help make our soil fertile. The use of certain chemicals is another major problem for our wormy friends. Pesticides, herbicides, and some types of synthetic fertilizers can be toxic to earthworms. These chemicals can kill them directly or disrupt their ability to reproduce. When these substances wash into the soil, they create a hostile environment for the worms and the other beneficial organisms that live there. It's a classic case of a solution causing another problem. We use chemicals to protect our crops from pests, but in doing so, we might be eliminating the natural allies that keep our soil healthy and productive in the first place. Climate change also presents a challenge. Earthworms are sensitive to temperature and moisture levels. As global temperatures rise, some regions may experience more frequent and intense droughts. When soil dries out, earthworms can't breathe through their skin and may die or be forced to burrow deeper to find moisture, slowing down their beneficial activities at the surface. On the other hand, extreme rainfall and flooding can saturate the soil, forcing worms to the surface where they are vulnerable. These changes in weather patterns disrupt the stable conditions that earthworms need to thrive. Finally, the introduction of invasive earthworm species can upset the natural balance. In some places, like the northern forests of North America where native worms were wiped out by glaciers, the ecosystem evolved without them. When non-native worms are introduced, often through fishing bait or transported soil, they can dramatically change the forest floor. They consume the thick layer of leaf litter that many native plants and animals depend on. While earthworms are heroes in our gardens and farms, in these specific ecosystems, they can be disruptive. It shows us that in science, context is everything. The good news is that we can all take simple steps to help earthworms. In our own gardens, one of the best things we can do is to stop using chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Instead, we can switch to organic alternatives that are much safer for soil life. Adding organic matter like compost, manure, or mulched leaves provides a fantastic food source for earthworms. When they have plenty to eat, their populations will grow, and they'll work even harder to improve your soil. A well-fed earthworm is a happy and productive earthworm. Think of it as setting up a buffet for your underground helpers. We can also change how we manage our soil. Instead of tilling or digging up the garden every year, we can try no-dig or low-till methods. This means disturbing the soil as little as possible. By doing this, we protect the worms' burrows and the delicate soil structure they have built. Covering the soil with a layer of mulch like wood chips or straw is another great idea. Mulch helps keep the soil moist and cool, creating the perfect habitat for earthworms to thrive. It also breaks down over time, adding more organic matter for them to eat. It's a win-win situation. Another fun and powerful way to help is through vermicomposting. That's a sciencey word for setting up a worm bin. You can create a home for composting worms, usually red wigglers, and feed them your kitchen scraps like fruit and vegetable peels. The worms will turn this waste into incredibly rich compost that you can use to fertilize your houseplants or garden. It's a fantastic way to reduce the amount of trash you send to the landfill while creating a free, all-natural fertilizer. Plus, you get to observe these amazing creatures up close. Science is cool. Ultimately, protecting earthworms is about recognizing their immense value. They are not just bait for fishing, they are essential workers that maintain the health of our planet's skin, the soil. By making small changes in our gardens, on our farms, and in our communities, we can create a safer world for them. And when we help earthworms, we are also helping ourselves. We are ensuring that our soils remain fertile for growing food, that our ecosystems are resilient, and that our planet continues to be a vibrant living world. So next time you see an earthworm, give it a little nod of thanks. It's a true hero of the earth.